YouTubers, how y'all doing? It's Divine Diva 71 coming at y'all with a quick video on this beautiful evening. You know what? I am a working woman, and so are all of my buddies. You know, my male friends, all my female friends. My daughter. We're all working human beings. Some of us have 9 to 5s. Me, I'm an 8 to 4. Some of us from like maybe 10 to 6, and like a few of my friends of mine, they are on the clock for 13 up to 16, 17 hours. Okay. But we're going to talk about this right here. When you have annoying ass coworkers, the kind of coworkers you want to snatch them and put them to the side and say, would you shut up? Okay. Oh my goodness. You got the drama queens to the drama kings, the ones who talk about everybody in the office and don't have any room to talk about nobody, the busybody, the ones who know everything, the know-it-all, the ones who want complete control of everything. Oh, honey, look, they out there. Yeah. And like, where I work at, I mean, there's plenty. I always told them, I said, you know what? It's too many cooks in the kitchen around here. Like my mama used to always say that. It's too many cooks in the kitchen. Okay? And it is. And we have people at work that's like nosy. I can't stand that nosy mofo. You want to know everything about me. I didn't tell you anything about me. You got that nosy ass coworker who goes around with a know everybody's business. You know what I'm saying? But let somebody ask them about their life. They mum is the word on their life, but they wouldn't know about everybody else's life just to give them something to talk about. That person who go around. So Mary wouldn't know about Bobby. So Mary wouldn't know about Susie. Mary wouldn't know about Michelle. Mary wouldn't know about this person, Barbara. But then Mary gonna go around tell everybody about Barbara's business, Bob's business, Barbara's business. But she ain't talking about herself and her jacked up home life. But she the one who got, kids out here on drugs, strung out. You know what I'm saying? Husband out here ripping, running the streets and all that type of ish. You know what I'm saying? But she wouldn't know about everybody else's life to talk about everybody else in the office. That type of stuff right there. The one who think that they own everybody, can tell everybody the wannabe supervisor. Got those too. You have a supervisor, you may have a manager, a head person or whatever. So I believe in chain of command. And I believe in that because I was in the U.S. Navy. So there's a chain of command. Okay. But sometimes the supervisor, if they don't know nothing, you go to the next person and then you keep going up until you get the answer that you are seeking. Okay. Or the help that you're seeking and whatnot. But sometimes you have an employee on the same level as you, and they know everything about everything. They'll say, no, do it this way, do it that way, do it this way. But if you do it their way, then you did it all wrong. So now here comes the supervisor, your manager, your head people, whatever, all the people from up above, they come because somebody told you to do something. This person is the know-it-all. But really, they don't know ish. They don't know a damn thing. They don't know nothing. I can't stand that nosy person. I could have a conversation with this person. It's me and this person right here talking, right? But that person over there eavesdropping. Then they go back and ask you a question. It's like if I say, yeah, girl, I brought me some new drapes Saturday. Yeah, they pretty, girl, yeah. Now here comes this person 2-3 days later. Oh, how you like your new drapes? I wasn't talking to you any damn way. You were just listening to my conversation. But I always say that about people. With me, I go to work, I check in. How was y'all doing? Hope everybody fine. I wish everybody have a beautiful weekend or whatever. I come to work, I take off my little raggedy Crocs that I wear, put on my good shoes to wear or whatever. And I turn my computer on, I'm getting straight to work. Because I have a lot of stuff on my desk I have to get done, okay? I'm not coming there to carry on a conversation about your cat, your dog, what you did with your kids over the weekend, because I don't care about all that. You know what I'm saying? But sometimes you can just ask somebody, how you doing? Or, or just say, I hope you had a good weekend. They'll tell you their whole life story that you don't give a damn about. I didn't ask for all that. Me, I'm the kind of person I get up and walk away because I don't want to hear all that. I don't. I hope you had a beautiful weekend. and had fun with your kids or whatnot or whatever. But I don't want to hear you went to this place, that place, that place. You ate this, you did that, you did this. Your cat did that, your dog did that. You this and this. I don't care about all that. I just said, I hope you had a good weekend. Be like, okay, me and come back. I said I did, and I'm gonna keep it moving. I didn't ask you how your weekend was or what you do over the weekend. I just said I hope you had a good weekend, or I hope you had a good birthday or a good holiday, or all that other stuff. And when they start talking, it's nonstop. It's like this. And me, I got earphones at my desk. I have to put on earphones. I don't want to hear all that background jibber jabber. I don't want to hear all that. I just don't. That's just not me. Because I got work to do. So there's a word called quidnuck. QUIDNUCNUNC. It's called quidnuck. That's a term for a busybody, a person like to walk around a place like an office area and just spread news about everybody and everything. They know everything before you know it. You know that shit. They probably know the next pair of damn panties you go buy, what color they gonna be before you even know it. Them type people. Nosy as hell, know everything. There used to be a woman in my office. This girl, every time there was trouble in the office, she was always called to the office. She was always, once that pot boiled down, she was always at the bottom of every shitty pot that office had about 20 years ago. Every pot. Because she would say this, say that. She been switched around so many times. When you got somebody in your office, they keep on like switching them around, put them in different divisions. Because they can't cooperate right here. They can't get along with nobody right here. They talk too much right here. That's the person. You gotta get rid of that person. So and they got rid of her like 13 years later. They got rid of her. You know what I'm saying? Because she knew what you was gonna wear to work the next day before you even knew. You know what I'm saying? She was the kind of person like she would come and pull your hair to see if your hair was real. Smack you on your butt to see was your butt real. That kind of crazy type of shit. That's the stuff that she used to do. I kid y'all not. So one time I pulled her out the hallway and told her about herself. I done pulled like 3 mugs out the hallway and told them about themselves. Because I didn't want to embarrass them in front of everybody else. So I'm the kind of person, I'm going to tell you once. And when I pull you out in the hallway, it's on me. It's on right here. It's me and you. But the next time, I'm going to front you out in front of a whole bunch of mofos and let them know what you said and what you've been doing. Because you playing with me now. You playing too much. That kind of stuff. I can't stand that kind of stuff. I can't stand a busybody ass human being who just got to go around. You got to know everybody's business. And the fake ass supervisors. You know what I mean? The ones who, like, for instance, there's a woman at my job. And my daughter, she had somebody at her job too that was a supervisor on a previous job. Now they get hired onto your job and they still want to supervise. No, you're not a supervisor, Slim. Quit telling everybody what to do. You don't have to do that. You're not my supervisor. If it's something I need from you, I will come to you and ask you. But if I ain't ask you nothing, get up off my back and out my grill. Okay? The wannabe supervisors can't supervise nothing. But you want to supervise what I'm doing when I'm not doing anything jacked up. So quit watching me, because somebody's watching you. I don't need you watching me. Sometimes the watcher needs to be watched. Okay? Sometimes the watcher of the watcher needs to be watched. That's one thing I don't like. I don't like nobody over my shoulder. I don't like nobody over my shoulder. That right there just, I can't stand it. Because I know what I'm doing. If I need help, I will ask. If I don't need help, I will not ask you for help. If it's something I don't know, I will ask. That's just me. But I've been doing my job for too long, so there's nothing about my job that I don't know. Everybody come to me and need information from me. But the fake supervisors, the wannabe supervisors, the ones who talk all day, nonstop, about nothing, the ones who sit up here and the gossipers, the ones who like to talk and just gossip about absolutely everybody else's business. But that tells, like I tell my daughter, like I told my bestie too, when people like that in the office who talk all day and want to gossip about everybody else's business, trust me when I say their lives, their personal lives is so effed up. I'm telling you, effed up. The ones who, the people who come to work and thinking that you owe them something, Them type people. You know, I don't owe you lunch. I don't owe you anything. You want to go out to lunch with me for what? To ask me all these questions, to go back and tell everybody my answers? I mean, what? I don't owe you anything. I don't owe you on where I get my clothes from, who does my hair. Nobody owes you that at all. You don't have to tell everybody where you get your things from, unless you want to. But some people are just nosy. I kid you not. Several years back, I was wearing a cute top with some pants. The top was like green and orange and yellow and red. It's real pretty with a gold neck. I was wearing some cream pants and some orange shoes. Now, a young woman, she came to me and she said, Denise, where you get your outfit from? I said, Macy's. I didn't get the outfit from Macy's. So, what she did was, she went to Macy's. She came back to me the next day and said, Denise, I didn't find that outfit at Macy's. I said, oh, for real? You didn't? And she don't dress like me, not even close. She wasn't like a fashionable young lady or whatever. I think she just wanted to find out what, to see how much I paid for something, because they did that to me before. I was wearing a perfume. I told her what perfume it was. Next thing I know, they online looking up my perfume. And I heard them over there. They didn't know I was over across the wall. They was like, she paid that much money for that perfume? So that's when I learned I don't tell them nothing too much of my job anymore. I don't tell them where I get something from. I don't tell them this. I don't tell them nothing. Even like something as simple as my lipstick. I don't tell them, oh, this is a pretty color. What kind is that? I don't know. Just something I just threw on this morning. Yep, something like that. Because I'm telling you, people, when they don't have anything bad to say about you, they will make some stuff up about you. Trust me on that. When folks don't have anything bad to say about you, they will make it up. I've seen that. I've heard that. I've talked to women, seen women that was absolutely beautiful. But then you got those sets of women on the side over here looking like them blue chicks that was on what was that cartoon? With the I guess Beyonce's sister was singing the theme song, the blue chicks. I know the cartoon. Yeah, the blue bully girls. They looking like them. And over here, she's looking all cute and dolled up, but she thinks she's cute. Yeah, she is cute. Yeah. Don't get mad. Don't get mad at the next woman. Cut it out. But coworkers, those toxic ones, stay away from them, y'all. I know I do. I got maybe about 4 or 5 coworkers that I talk to, and that's like basic information, and that's pretty much it. That's pretty much it. Yeah, that's pretty much it. That's all I want to get over here and say today. I had me on some cabbage and some cornbread. We're going here and eat because it's been a long week already. It's only Wednesday. But that's it, y'all. I'm just talking about these coworkers who want to just think they know everything, and the gossipy ones, and the ones who just, want to be supervisors and they're not. The ones who just, talk to you like you stupid. And they don't know nothing, but you know everything. Let's not get on the ones who try to be your supervisor, but you've been on the job for years, but they just came to the job just about 2-3 months ago. And that ain't no more than you, okay? I know people who went through that, okay? Yeah. But anyway, go ahead and fix my food. Y'all lay low, stay out the way. God bless. And just stay prayed up, y'all. That's all we can do out here. Peace out. Deuces.